Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. MLB the Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Texas Rangers.
And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jacob deGrom. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing. All right, just about ready for baseball. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And we're underway in Arlington. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one out now. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
William Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a... Back at Globe Life Field. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. What should we keep an eye on here? Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw, and it gets away. And it's going to wind up out of play. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So now, with one away and a man at second, here's Corey Seager. Right side, hard hit. Vaughn takes it to the bag. Now two out. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mitchell on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back in Arlington, here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Beer mug.
What's up, Dan?
The 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Andrew Vaughn now.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Dan.
When you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. And there's 2 down.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Sal Frelick stands in now and watches strike one.
he can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Smith hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
Filthy changeup right there, just pulled the string.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And a swing and a miss. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Here's Josh Young. First pitch swinging. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nice grab on the run. Out number 2. Here is Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Right side. And that's just foul. No score here in the second. On the ground to first. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out. New inning getting started. Digging in, Luis Rengifo.
Good zip on that fastball. Bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
This one popped up. One up, one down. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And that drops in for a strike.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Got him looking. 2 out.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Strike 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Evan Carter. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one.
Yes. Yes.
A solo shot. Now it's Jansen to hit. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. And there's one away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Nimmo swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Out towards right center field. Mitchell gets under it. And there's two away.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Grounded out his first time up. Ripped on the ground to second. Play made. That ends the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Arlington, here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Terang in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. The Rangers up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that is downstairs. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now it's William Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. That one at triple digits. On the ground to third. The throw to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the inning, Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
Seager.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman.
So up next, Jake Burger. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one close. Ruled a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard hit right side. In time to Vaughn. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they still lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one, and not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Freeland, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The Brewers hitless so far in the game. And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
In the air, center field. Mitchell takes it in for the out. One away.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32.
So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
He caught it behind his back. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Danny Jansen to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Ball. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short. Nice grab to first. And they get the out. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back in Arlington. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in, Luis Rengifo. DeGrom back to work. That one the other way. Touches down for a knock, and there goes the perfecto. And the tying run is on base.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to buy.
Should be extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ortiz in the box now. Take strike one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their
swing and a pop-up. Seager under it. And there's 2 away. This is Bryce Terang.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Milwaukee with the RBI triple in the inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Brandon Nimmo. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rangers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Popped in the air, left field. Chourio settles under this one, and there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Next to hit, Wyatt Langford. He's grounded out a couple of times. Sliced hard but foul. And now the 0-1. That one fouled hard the other way. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes Corey Seager. Has grounded out a couple of times. Runner takes off up the middle. In time to Vaughn. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes the runner. He will score, and the Rangers take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. 2 outs, runner on first. Now it's the second, and that one gets away at the plate. The throw into second. In there. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. In the air, left field. Chorio moving under this one. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We're through 6 full. This is Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. Back at Globe Life Field. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Didn't seem like that one found a zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The 2-1. In the air, right side. Nimmo under it. And there's one down. Now it's Christian Yelich.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything. Is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. That's in there. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The Rangers holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Ashby.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
The third baseman, Josh Young.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Koenig getting cranked up as well. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot.
Yes, I need that ball system.
It's 3-1.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Up next,
Stepping in, Evan Carter. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
He swings and fouls one off. Ashby throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Danny Jansen. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Diving, makes the grab. What? Back in Arlington, we're at the top of the 8th. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And foul ball. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And it goes just foul. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sent it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next.
Here comes the manager out of the... So, out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jalen Beeks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No, that missed.
Just missed. Beeks goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one is upstairs.
That's up.
The Rangers leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Foul ball. And a payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AV going. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Joey Ortiz now at the plate.
Ball.
The tying run at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He makes the grab, and that is that. Milwaukee leaves one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Out of the bottom of the 8th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. And
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Vaughn steps on the bag, and that is out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Corey Seager. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Hit softly on the ground, left side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at Globe Life Field, we go to the
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Struck him out looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Terang, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Check swing. He went 0-2. The Rangers trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Terang thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. So they're down to their final out. William Contreras, the next to hit.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Share screen. What?